On-demand abortion and immigration policy that unreasonably favors the wealthy are the real causes of the current labor shortage, not lazy young people. I regularly talk with business owners and leaders who complain that they aren't able to find hard workers, that they aren't able to find people to bring into their business. And often the conversation starts something like this: young people just aren't willing to work. And I have to ask, how can this be a reality? When our unemployment rate is below 3%, the unfortunate reality is the growth of business is not being matched by a working population growth. And with baby boomers retiring in record numbers or preparing to sell their businesses in droves, the population is unable to keep up with a growing economy. So what are the actual major contributors to this problem? Is it really that young people are lazy? A commentary that I have been hearing since my late baby boomer parents were only a few years into their careers. Or is it that on-demand abortion has caused a population shortage? It is actually the entitlement of consecutive generations believing that their careers and futures were more important than their children and raising the next generation. That is what has caused the current labor shortage. It is actually the entitlement of consecutive generations believing that their careers and futures were more important than raising their children, more important than investing in future generations. Now, when we combine this with an immigration policy that is primarily fear-based and caters exclusively to the wealthy rather than those who are hungry for life change, we get what we have: a growing economy and a shrinking labor force. And to make it all worse, we are intentionally trying to wall out those who would come to supplement our labor force. This problem is a problem that has been a long time in the making, and it certainly should not be exclusively laid at the feet of our young people. But instead, we should be willing to accept the responsibility to move forward, to understand the decisions that we have made and the impact that that has had on others, and to support immigration policy change that will empower the people who are striving to get to America because of the promise that it offers for upward mobility, for the ability to build something even when you have nothing. We should be rewarding those who have the get up and go type of attitude rather than discouraging them, tear gassing them, and keeping them outside of our community. We must welcome immigrants to supplement our workforce like they have since the beginning of this country. This country has been built on hard-working immigrants, often escaping lives that were horrendous conditions in order to make their way into something new. If we continue to lay the blame at our children's feet and refuse to accept responsibility for the choices that we have made, we will increasingly see more and more retirement age people, our family, our friends, our parents, sacrificing their families once again for their careers. And as a result, the economy will suffer as businesses face an increasing worker shortage. My name's Dan Hendon, and I help Christian business owners develop their business and life God's way.